You know right, assassinate. Airport and Timaya. Mojana Nanu Shegu Edigu on my
Yeah, hi, Melodies. Medindi Emmanuel, my contributor from London. Right, my contribution is regard with Agrara issue. My sunny audio be some time ago, but I won't play. I just hope that this time you play this one. Now, the issue is just in response to the Barbie or make your first comment now. You give your reaction to you know. The thing is, I have also followed this issue, and I would. There's no way. There is no way that Obivet Makanim say Owusu Bempah is not at fault or is not to be blamed. Owusu Bempah is responsible for everything, because me mfua agrada nyama bisu, especially in Sikaga, no, enya de me fua so, but. Say person can Agrada is not different from all these one-man business so-called pastors. Agrada is not different from any of them. They are all in the same category. Insofar as also what sorry be also ujiska in the name to do some miracle or to give something not tangible. Be obi so seat obi make way you are not accountable. You are not accountable to the people. You don't render any account to any person, not any individuals. Now it's for your own self. For yourself and your family. Media mean who say it's any different from what Agrada is doing. Now, some who blame is Agrada let's look at this thing carefully. Why not who in their right mind? Why not drink that film? Who in their right senses? Uber Feshika said they are 10,000 something. Now they are come be say on now on double it for you. Why? Who does that? And wouldn't pay your best papa? And in fact, as I say, you boo crana, you boo more, you boo million times because Jimmy and Ayo. You are insane. You got some mental ill health for you to think and do this. Into Kobabu. That is so you who the part say now this can come. You got to be aware. You got to be rational. You got to think. I don't see why anybody is blaming Agrada. And even the media, my friend is saying the media controlling authorities. What are they doing? Over here in England, you can't find something on TV, even though being himself on certain friend is saying publications, binum and binum kofuba so spiritualists, they do those kind of advertisement. Like a gum tree, you be so no. So I've seen Obisu so be a oko. Your friend is saying on the nama or chiche pepe be so a spiritual man here and there. But those things are in the minorities, and it is up to you. It's your own risk. It is one our tickets are risk, and you are responsible for any of those things. But even that no krano unipane yena se wanyini and as something happen, that person can be reported. And system is working in Bibia unipa kwa woman so nipa nonsense so on be a TV channel. Who has a nyama benimna or you only TV so are they in line with the law? So these things are all in Namibia. As I say, licensing authorities also take it care of. Now say Agrada, say Owusu Bempah say Agrada. Onye nyamesumna na onye Christian so or your friend is saying or what do we call it or busumsumnia. Authority bana Owusu Bempah no. Who in Ghana bet me aka so busum and ni nyankopon obi any moral rights because nobody knows God. Obi any how we nyankopon. Now, who has the moral right to teach somebody, I mean, to tell somebody how to worship God and what modality to use? Who? So also you're a Christian, that is your choice. What about the two book? Be not a book no Nyankopon and I say Nyankopon will be kasa 1,000 million years ago. On obi ansan kasa ebi na ya obi atro bibi ego na so be follow. It is your choice. Because me metia no obi ehu Nyankopon da nobody obi na atro on say onu Nyankopon ohun say and I say no worship. That is their choice. Into young grandfathers, whatever method or whatever modality or model they use to worship God, no, it is something that they think that they've experienced and that it is the way they do. Anybody can worship God in any form. It is your choice. Because God has not revealed him. God hasn't spoken to anybody today. I don't know any moral justification. Be able to make a book about God. It's individual experiences. Into Owusu Bempah hasn't got no moral right to be attacking a grad as or no obosomsoni. Obosomsoni Nyankopon one ebo obosom. So book na mo kan. So if you go by the book, say Bible, say Biblia, everything under this planet, it is created by God. Then how could somebody say bosom the Nyankopon ebo? Now Nyankopon or critique bosom for what reason? And people are so deluded and confused and thinking that they have any moral right to be judging others. Nobody's got it. And Owusu Bempah sorry finifi say agrada dare him into no demarcate offer gangs thugs it is rather unfortunate, very 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 bad. This is not a man of God. I can stand and say no. Because also the reason why I have the moral right to judge, you people can sit and say you can't judge, you can't judge. Who says so? What do we do in the court? What do the judges do in court? They judge conduct, they judge behavior. So we as human beings, we have standard of behavior in society, and if anybody goes against that, we have the right to judge. Because we book be just say we can't judge. No. So nobody knows God. Nobody in Yankupon be any baby no baba judge you be amai. So we as a human beings, if we set certain standard in society now, which of course it's in the best interest of the larger society, then we have to hold everybody accountable to those standards in order to have sanity in the community. And therefore, on that basis, I have the moral right to judge Owusu Bempah that his behavior is out of order. Owusu behavior is out of order. If you are who say Jesus way there, sana Jesus be bra. Sana Jesus be bra. Who also for a social example, you have to exercise decorum. You have to adhere to some more high moral standard, high moral principles. Now, uni obana because of their wunti. Sabi just uni okrama diago tafro. Have we seen any Presby or Catholic or Methodist or some say or sub method or any of them now just say walk off gangs tax nechi say or baby dead in the first place? Why would you even allow yourself to go to that extent? Why would you even demean yourself? I mean, put yourself into such a mess. Then at the time that you involve yourself with, or software is also holding yourself as to show example to society, to your people. Now you reduce yourself to such a trash, such a scholar, just at the time where not be a TV should out now to I am piano a business guichi. Then I cost now movie blame so and I got share. Owusu Bempah need to you need to know your limit. You need to know your boundaries. You know where to go and where not to go. What it's also be whatever it is, whatever it is that you are doing, you need to know your boundaries and need to maintain high standard in every dealing. You don't allow yourself to go down this level. You don't allow it. Nti ono na wa man ho kwan na agrada de nani metwetwe fam. And you koye no, all the tax koye no. Hey, bad. Me share. I was watching live when agrada was doing that. Also person agrada koye whatever that go one nkwa koye. Na why na wa for tax egu I do it, you know. Na agrada so nko fa ne. What do you think? Agrada knows the law. Agrada knows the law. And she did the right thing. Because we are Bempah, no refuge hono. Na kofuso and ordinary na wamba. In a country that we have law, as if some like just the whole thing is like some gangland being a umugu. So Owusu Bempah behave like we are in a gang. Ghana is a gangland. I just want to make for gang say do it some tax be do it. Now I also hey unipa way. It's like all those gang films are here. What kind of life is this? And this is so-called man of God, Jesus Christ. This is a so-called man of God. Now, nipe we are na we are say yet a foot in them. You hear the word of God. What is wrong with people? So Owusu Bempah also for or any of those Nyamane did in China. I would never step foot in that church. Never ever. Because then I'll tell me. Principle, but then I make sure if you change. Is it am I learning some make my shame so? Is that what you are teaching me? So assembly bar, I should find a better way to resolve it. And I say a gangster and I'll tell me. I'll never sell food there because there's nothing if I should be doing those things now who also full behavior then pan and make sure any time member as I no. Na then it say nyankopon bi wo mu se nyankopon wo mu na wontimi sa nyankopon ntimi no ankasa na se sa nyankopon na wo de wo so pray na wo yibo ohunhun boni na se for sa all this bad ohunhun na be show mu na wo ye na no wo sa nyankopon ntimi yama ntino what should I go to that church of yours to do? I will never step foot there. And will be a reasonable being power. I drink pan and go power by drinking team. Our self control now, just our self respect and dignity and pride would never step foot in that church. Would never. Because we be in your hobby, but disgracing himself, he's belittled himself. He's lost it all. Self respect, dignity, everything is gone to the bin. And you know. So be say na agrada yes say na agrada but the bit ma kan you so okay nyina e wuye be na so agrada aye what do you call it say what defame you know what defame or whatever it is na agrada ya you have the right to take the person to court. You have the right to take agrada to court. Say you know she's what defame for whatever words she use against you. Now yourself now should say you know the law and you are behaving, you are abiding by the law, you are a respectful person or in a society. You know you have self-respect, you have dignity, you have pride. That is how a man of God, so-called man of God, we have come to see that they behave. The decent one, the well-known ones. We've come to see. Not these ones. That's all who saw you policeman be phone brand and said MCAC here and now so no. Then he came out with such disrespect, arrogance, rudeness. Be that is what you know I got so police in no invite you. I got no report and I invite you even with respect. And as if to say the country belongs to you. You are the warlord. I just say, I'm gathering this evening that friend is saying police attitude was it. I don't know how far that is true. If that is true, that's absolutely brilliant. The police chief need to set the standard, need to set the tone So that Obi Ebe say, no, he's not coming to do the old thing. So the same old story. Because we are police in our respect, that's why we are. And so to me, do so now. Who says some culture agrada first? Who check agrada for who now bet your police officer and what to do? Are you the one going to tell the police what to do? Yentina krumsa. Into melodies. Make us a tintino, no. Agrada nyashi, agrada morally might be wrong in all that is doing. But technically, there are so many thousands. So often we bring the same thing. I confirm a poor, they are all thieves. I'm robbers. But so I gather no so your confirm and I confirm or so what's the difference? Different method. That is what it is. Different method. Like also kita book we also na nyankopon na church so nyankopon ocho no bi nim baby owo. And obi so handed over by ni forefathers. And no so use a ni nyina all this everything is created by God. So who one on no beti magazine na we ye papa yo. Omu nyina ye pobo. Nta grada no me technically no me hu na we Jimmy ni na sebe ono no afeniska na odeko koma so no pe double. Honestly, we blame you. The same thing now. They are so who pronounce who too tight. As also call back for us also food juice kedia. We JD. Who pronounce who pen by book per healing now. Who so see na say who ya na nkwa. Do you go say also for wabo po? Mama in baby adjum. Ne do critical analysis and leave the woman alone. Madam Mose.